Russian FPV drone hits Mercenaries Humvee. Under intense attack by the Russians, the mercenaries quickly got out of their vehicles and attempted to attack the Russian trenches, but it did not go as they expected.
Let's go! Cover me!
This mercenary will be shot by a Russian soldier in the trenches.
Mercy's hit! Man down! Where? Man down! Entrance to the trench! Weapon! Front!
The mercenary almost shot his friend in the head. He shot at very close range, and his friend got scared. The Russian soldier meets death. He meets death calmly, without panic. Such men are invincible. Rest in peace, warrior. This video reminds me of another Russian soldier who posed against a drone in the same way last month. The courage of these soldiers is incredible.
Don't forget to leave your opinion about the video in the comments, subscribe, and like.
Mercenaries have a hard time in the trenches. They are in a panic in the face of Russian attacks.
Yeah, we good. Take the box, open it, because this is fucking hot. I can't hold it.
RPG.
Yeah, the bullet. Enter inside the tunnel.
Cadê meu rádio? Troian, need support, fire, Superman! Acabou, sócio?
Não vazou, não sangrou.
Tá, você tomou?
Deu uma porrada só.
Ok.
Mas tá bom, não tá sangrando, já tirei. Tá de boa. Vambora, combate.
I need ammunition.
Munição pro Sphinx!
Tá carregando.
Munição!
Okay.
The operator of a Russian fiber optic drone found a group of Ukrainian infantrymen during reconnaissance. The drone quickly flew over the infantry. The drone missed the infantry on the first move. However, it turned back and hit an infantryman. A Russian FPV drone made a hard landing in a Ukrainian trench. The drone hit the position, but the soldiers were not injured. Don't forget to join our Telegram group. When the infantrymen of the Ukrainian armed forces left the American International Max Pro armored vehicle, they left the rear door open, as usual. Taking advantage of this, a fiber optic drone entered and destroyed the vehicle. Russian troops hoisted a flag on the liberated village of Gornal in the Kursk region, the last village where Ukrainian armed forces were present. Thus, the danger in the Kursk region seems to have been eliminated for now. Russian artillery and drone operators intensively destroyed forts and infantry basements in the village.
Выстрел!
They are retreating.
Злоба! Поднимайте флаг над Горналью!
Все, поднимаемся. Одна малая.
Давай, молодцы! Красавцы!
During reconnaissance, a Russian attack drone spotted a Ukrainian car without license plates and started flying towards it at high speed. Those inside managed to escape at the last moment, but the car was totaled. Ukrainian armed forces equipment, bunkers, and manpower were detected west of Bakhmut. The Russian Air Force then took action and destroyed the positions, equipment, and manpower. Near the village of Nikolaevka, the Russians, using the Orlan 30 UAV, destroyed a building used by infantrymen of the armed forces of Ukraine. Near the village of Sherbanovka, an infantry movement of the armed forces of Ukraine was detected. The coordinates were transmitted to the artillery unit.
Расчет к бою! Выстрел!
After the artillery unit made precise adjustments, the operation began. The target was destroyed with a direct hit. The Russian Defense Ministry reported that FPV UAV crews destroyed a T-72 tank of the Ukrainian armed forces in the Kharkiv region. The Russian Defense Ministry has released footage of the FPV drone of Western forces destroying an American M777 howitzer in a special operations zone in the Kharkiv region. The UAV unit of the Southern Forces Group detected and destroyed an anti-tank missile launcher near Petrovka using an FPV drone. In the Pokrovsky direction, when a UAV of the Russian armed forces tried to intercept the UAV of the Ukrainian armed forces Baba Yaga with a rope, Baba Yaga was unexpectedly attacked and destroyed. The Russian reconnaissance drone unit detected a UAV control point of the Ukrainian armed forces in the vicinity of Dylyevka. Russian attack drones then mobilized and destroyed the position. The electronic warfare system of the Ukrainian armed forces was destroyed by a Russian Molnia II aircraft. A camouflaged truck of the Ukrainian armed forces with the REB system was scrapped. A pickup truck of the Ukrainian armed forces was destroyed near the Kursk border region. The Russian Defense Ministry announced that Dnipro fighter jets have set up a network of observation posts to destroy UAVs of the Ukrainian armed forces. The Russian Defense Ministry announced that the Southern Group destroyed an ammunition depot and a pickup truck of the Ukrainian armed forces. The drone operator views the target area from the air and detects enemy positions, vehicles, or positions. Thanks to the GPS and imaging systems on the drone, the precise coordinates latitude, longitude of the target are determined. The operator transmits these coordinates to the artillery battery via radio, digital data link, or specialized military communication systems. Sometimes direct transmissions are also made via tablets or digital systems. Artillery of the 200th Brigade of the 29th Guards All-Union Army destroyed an armed forces of Ukraine airborne infantry fighting unit in the settlement of Bogatyr. Russian artillery is intensively shelling the bunkers of the Ukrainian armed forces. Images from the Ukrainian side. FPV drone operators of the assault unit of the 5th Independent Guard Tank Brigade of the Russian Armed Forces combat work with the Vostok Group in the southern Donetsk direction. In the footage, the reconnaissance unit monitors the movement of the Ukrainian Armed Forces infantry. Then, when the movement of the infantry is stable, an attack drone approaches their position and destroys them wherever they are. In the footage, the fiber optic drone Prince Vandal of Novgorod is used. Thanks to this, in case of any REB system, the drone can continue on its way without losing its movement. Kharkiv direction. A pickup truck of the Ukrainian armed forces was followed for a long time by Russian reconnaissance operators. The pickup truck stopped at a temporary deployment point. Soldiers piled up various equipment at the temporary deployment point. Then FPV operators from the north launched powerful attacks on the temporary deployment point. Eventually, the position was destroyed with its contents. We often see attacks by fiber optic drones in our videos. Here again, a fiber optic drone with incredible maneuvers, entering through a small hole and hitting the target directly, Gornal direction. Don't forget to join our Telegram group. Footage of UAV operators of the Southern Forces Group destroying a Ukrainian armed forces stronghold near the Toretsk region. According to reports, 5 Ukrainian fighters were trapped under the rubble of the house during the explosion. A fiber-optic FPV drone captured a Ukrainian soldier on a communications tower in the village of Slobozhanska in the Kharkiv region. The frame also includes the crash of the FPV drone of the Molnya II type aircraft into the communication node at the base of the tower. A destroyed BTR-4 of the Armed Forces of Ukraine can be seen in the background. Russian UAV operators detected the Tu-S3 Akatsiya 152mm self-propelled howitzer in a small hiding place. Then the fiber-optic drone Prince Vandal of Novgorod took off and hit the self-propelled howitzer. Another fiber optic drone was sent to deliver the final strike. An armored vehicle of the armed forces of Ukraine was standing alone on the road. A Russian attack FPV drone approached the armored vehicle and turned around to inspect it. Then it noticed that the hatch on the top of the armored vehicle was open and entered the armored vehicle and wrecked the armored vehicle. Russian drone operators use fiber optic drones to strike hard at personnel vehicles moving in one direction. It is controlled by fiber optic cable, making it resistant to electronic warfare (EW) systems. Its range is about 20 kilometers. It can carry up to 3.5 kilograms of explosives. In particular, it can use 40mm high-explosive PG-7V anti-tank ammunition. It is equipped with thermal imaging, which increases its effectiveness in night operations. In the direction of Kharkiv, Russian FPV drones found an American 155mm M777 howitzer camouflaged. The attack drones then promptly removed the camouflage and destroyed the towed howitzer. They then found an abandoned Stryker APC in the same direction. They then destroyed it as well. While on the road, the drone operators destroyed 2 Ukrainian armed forces pickups with REB systems, hitting them directly in front of them. Russian troops destroy Ukrainian armed forces positions in the Krasnolimansk region using Krot ground systems equipped with TM-62 anti-tank mines. In videos, we usually see flying UAVs, but in war, there are many kinds of UAVs. One of them is land drones carrying anti-tank mines. It is a powerful UAV that can move easily in difficult and rugged terrain.